Very good morning, my dear student. So today we will going to discuss about the database management system working with Microsoft Access. So today we will going to discuss about the data definition language commands, the data manipulation language commands, and the SQL commands. That how can we use them in Access, how we can implement it in Access, and what are the implementation that we can see it in that. So let us start our today's session. So first see those commands. What are the first command is what SQL commands, DDL commands. DDL means data definition language command. So in this particular data definition language command, what are the command we can find here? Create command help to create a table or database. Okay, alter command. Alter means if you want to change anything. Drop command is used to delete. Truncate command. This truncate command will help you to remove the table records from the particular structure. Rename, if you want to rename anything, then we can do it. So there are those the commands is known as an DDL command. Then what we have DML command. DML means data manipulation language command. So in this particular data manipulation language command, what we have, select is data manipulation. That means if you want to take out any value from the table, okay, that is said as a select command. Next what we have, an insert command. If you want to insert the value in a table, so when we want to insert a value in a table, that is said as a insert command. Next what is an update command. When we want to change anything, that is said as an update command. Next what we have, a delete command. If you want to delete anything. Now creating a database, if you want to create a database, what you will write? Create database, then the database name. So create database, for example, like create database school. Suppose school is your database. Okay, so create database is school. Now if you want to go inside the database, what you will going to do? Use school. Okay, so if you want to go inside the database, because table we cannot create outside, first we have to create the database. After we create the database, we have to go inside that particular database. That means use school, then you can go inside the database. After you go inside the database, then you can create a table. So create table, then result. Here I have given the result. What will be the table name? If the table name is employee, if the table name is any other things like teacher, student, okay, so that will be the table name. Now student ID, I have given here some in a table. First column is student ID. Okay, so what is the data type of it? Integer, then not null, and we have to set a primary key. Primary key means it is unique in nature. Next what we have, a first name. First name what? Varchar, then 15. Varchar means which will going to take variable and character field. Okay, last name also varchar 15. That means 15 is what? 15 is a length. That means this is a length. Our highest length is 255. We have seen it that when we are creating the database, so 255. Next what? Result varchar 8. Okay, so now if you want to insert the value, suppose how to insert into result, then what student ID, that student ID will going to come, or then first name, last name, after first name, last name, result. What are the column name we have given? After that what we have given? Values. Then suppose 101, then Ritesh Mahajan, then pass. Okay, this is one way. Another way that we can insert it, that insert into result is what? Result is our table name. Okay, result is our table name. So table name we have to give. So insert into the table name, then the values. What are the values there? So 102, then suppose Amit, then Gupta, then what is the result is pass. So if you want to see what are the data are there, so what we will going to do? Select asterisk from result. Asterisk means a wildcard character. If you use the asterisk character, all the value from the table will going to retrieve, or any place where you want to retrieve the values, isn't it? Any place means any part of the table, any query of the table. Now if you want to show the ID of the students and the result, so we can write that student ID comma result from student. Only student ID and result will be shown from this particular table. Now if you want to see the student those who has passed, so select asterisk from result. So you see here we are using the where clause. This is known as a clause where result equals to pass. That means we are using here the where clause. Okay, select asterisk. Asterisk from means all the things. What are the things there in the table? What are the columns there in the table? All the columns along with their values from the table. From result. Result is our table name. Where is the condition. Okay, where condition we have used, where result equals to pass. Fine. So when we have given these things, when we find these things that we are adding to it, next what we can see that display all the records in ascending order. If you want to do based on the student name, so here what we are using here ordered by clause. Okay, we are using here the ordered by clause. So as we are using here ordered by clause, so what we have written, select asterisk from result. Okay, ordered by what? Ordered by the first name. That means it will done in ascending order. We haven't said anything here, so it will done in ascending order. What clause we have used here? Ordered by clause. Okay, next what we can see that display the first name and the last name of the student, those who passed in descending order based on the name using ordered by clause. So here also we are using the ordered by clause. So select asterisk. Asterisk means for all. From results, those the what is the result, where result equals to pass. Order by what? Order by first name DESC. DESC means in descending order. Update. If you want to update the value records, then what we will write, that update, then what is the table name? Table name is result. Set last name equals to suppose Sharma, where student ID is 103. Okay, now if you want to delete any record, then what we will write, delete from result. What is the table name? Table name is result. So delete from result, where STUID student ID equals to 105. Okay, then what we can write that if you want to delete a table, complete table, so what? Drop command is used to delete a table and the database. So the drop table result. So this is what we can find it, that we have all these things. We have all this ordered by clause, where clause, isn't it? Then we are using a condition, we are using a ascending order, descending order. Fine. So all these things we are using it, and we are making this particular thing to be implementable. Now let us see in Access how we can use them and how we can implement them. Now see here, I want to do the SQL command. So for SQL commands, what we will going to do, first we will going to go to the create, then we will going to click on query in design view. After we click on query in design view, any table we can select from here, and there doesn't matter, because actually what we will going to do, we will going to make our queries. Okay, so as we have done it, see here, see my cursor very nicely. See here, SQL views. Okay, so SQL views, click on this particular SQL views. As you find the SQL view is there, there the thing will going to open, and you can make those things, and you can work on it. So see here, the select from free page, select asterisk from free page. Now suppose here this command is there, you want to create one SQL commands. Okay, so if you want to create an SQL commands there, so you can write an SQL commands there. Suppose if you delete this one, and after deleting this one, suppose I am writing here create, 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 table, table. Then suppose result 1. Okay, result, result 1. Suppose I have given result 1. Create table result 1. Then you will open the bracket. After opening the bracket, then what you will going to do, then you can continue the writing here, or you can come to the next line for writing. Suppose if you come here for the writing, suppose stu, then as we know, underscore id, student id, what we will write, integer, 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 not null, null, not null, then primary key, primary, primary, then key, key. That means this has been set as a primary key. Okay, then comma, then enter. Then what we have, that first name, if irst, first, name, first name, first name, what, suppose varchar, varchar, varchar. Then range we are giving here 15, then comma, then enter. Then what, last name, last, last, name, last name, again last name is what, varchar, varchar, varchar. Again we are giving here the length of is 15, then comma, then enter. After giving the enter, suppose result, 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 result is what, result also varchar, varchar, varchar. Now suppose I am giving here 8. So as we close the bracket, that the bracket we have opened here, that bracket also needed to be closed, then semicolon. Okay, after semicolon you give enter. So as you give enter, what we can find it, that this particular thing is been done. So there is, you see, then run option is there. Okay, there is a run option is there. So run to perform the query. If you run it, see, the query will say result has been created. Okay, so result 1 has been created. Now in this result 1, we need to insert the value. So how we can insert the value? Suppose let us now insert the value on it. So what we will going to do, we will delete this one. Okay, see it very nicely. We are deleting this one. Then we will write what, insert, insert, into, into, insert into, what is our table name, result, result 1, isn't it? Insert into result 1. Then what are the thing we have, stu underscore id, comma, then what we have, first name, first, first, name, first name, comma, last, last, name, last name, comma, result, result. Okay, result. Then we close the bracket. Then values, values, values. Then if you open the bracket, first what we have, first student id, suppose what the student id we will going to give, 101. Okay, then comma, then first name, Ritesh, ritesh, Ritesh. Okay, first name is Ritesh, then comma, then the last name is what, Mahajan, mahajan, Mahajan. Okay, Mahajan, then comma, then inverted comma, close, then comma, then suppose pass, so pass, pass. So close this, close the bracket. Now if you then semicolon. Okay, now if you run it, okay, so as we find it, that when we are running the particular program, yes, so once you click yes, you can't use to undo the append means what, you want to enter the value. Yes, as it has been done, say value has been entered. Okay, so how you will know, if you open this one, see, you have seen it. See, 101 Ritesh Mahajan, this is the thing. Now, suppose if I want to change the value here, another value, this way we can give menu values from there, isn't it? So, menu value that we can use it, suppose let us give some value, 102. Now, instead of Ritesh, now we will change the name. Okay, instead of Ritesh, suppose Amit, we are giving here Amit. AMIT, Amit, then Amit, comma. Okay. After Amit, then suppose GUPTA, Gupta. Okay, then comma, after that suppose pass. So PASS, pass. Then semicolon, obviously it will be ended with a semicolon there. So semicolon, enter. So when we give it, what we will go to the design, again design, see append. You can click on this append also, append. If you append it, it will going to append the values. Okay, in result 1. It will going to append the value in result 1. That also you can do, or you can run the particular command that you have written. Okay, that you want to do it, that means the query that you are doing, you can do the query this way. We have to make the data, you have to make the different other values. Okay, so you have to insert the values, you have to insert those particular values what is there. So let us insert the another value then. So what we will going to do, let us open. Say this is the value what we have given, it has been entered. Now if you go to the create query, create, then query in design view. Okay, fee paid, you can go it fee paid add. So as you go on it, okay, now suppose this query. Okay, so this is how you can see it, that when we are doing on this particular one, when we are seeing, what we will do, SQL design view. When you go on SQL in design view, again say it will going to come. So you can find it from there also, or you can go it from here. See there is also SQL in view. If you click it, see this is the thing what we have done, isn't it? So we can change this one, insert into result, then insert into result 1, then we will open it. After opening it, then what we can do, we can as usual that stu underscore id, then comma, then what is there, then first name, first, first name, first name, then comma, after the first name, then what we have, last name, last, last name, last name, then comma, after the last name, then what we can find it, result, 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 then close the bracket, then what, values, values, values. As we see the values, then open the bracket, single inverted comma, 102 comma, then single inverted comma, then amit, Amit, Okay, then comma, then the last name is suppose Gupta, Gupta, Gupta. So Gupta is the next name. After Gupta, suppose what is the result? Result is suppose pass, PASS, pass. Okay, so now you close it, semicolon. Now you run it. As you run it, obviously it will ask you that error in the particular one. That means what is the particular spell is there, that there you have given it in this particular one. Okay, now let us run it, because for a single yes, one row can be appended. So this way what we can find, we can append the value and we can add it. Okay, now let us see what is the final table that is coming in front of us. In this way we will going to add all the values. Now see dear student, we have completed those making of the inserting the values in a table. Now we will going to do the query. What I'll write, ACLECT, select asterisk. Okay, asterisk means all, from FROM, from RESULT, result 1, semicolon. So after giving this, what you will going to do, you will go to the design mode and then there is a run option. If you click on the run option, see the thing has came. Okay, so this is what we can give it. Suppose now if I again go there, select, suppose I am giving here what student ID, STU underscore ID, comma, suppose RESULT, result from wait, student ID comma result from result 1. So this is the query. Now you see only the student ID and result what we want to see, and that has kept. Okay, now let us implement the where clause. Okay, so let us implement the where clause. Suppose I am giving here select asterisk from FROM, from then we have to delete this one, this particular thing I am deleting. Okay, after that what, from result 1, where. Okay, so we can come in the next line also, WHERE, where I am giving some condition, where suppose RESULT, result equals to within single inverted comma, double inverted comma, PASS, pass. So this the condition, where condition has been given, where result equals to pass. So let us run this one. See, all the things has come, only those who has passed. Okay, only those who has passed. So this is an where condition that we have used, from where we can find the particular thing. Now suppose I will going to use the order by, as I have shown you, select suppose asterisk from result 1. Now I am giving order by, so I will going to now change this one. Okay, order by what, ODER, order, then by, order by, suppose first name, FIRST, first, NAME, first name. Okay, order by first name. So let us run it, that, just a minute, select asterisk from, okay, from result 1, then what, now when we are doing here order by first name, what it is showing to us, see here, just a minute, let us change it, select asterisk, then let us bring it in the next line, FROM, from RESULT, result 1, ordered by first name. Okay, asterisk from result 1, ordered by first name. That means all the thing that is there, all the things that is there, that we'll going to find, and we will going to have this particular structure, and we will going to make this particular pattern. Okay, so Okay, from which table or where we are selecting, or from which value we are selecting, this there is one semicolon came. Yeah, there one semicolon came. Just a moment. Inverted comma came here. Okay, just a moment. Two semicolon came. So delete it. Order by FIRST, first NAME, name, semicolon. Now let us run it. See, from clause, that means this. Okay, see, ordered by, then here we do have the things ordered by those who they are being arranged in this particular manner. Now what we will do, again we will go to this particular frame. So ordered by, suppose we are using here both the clauses, order by clause as well as where clause. So select as, suppose select, we are giving here student id, stu underscore id, comma, then suppose first name, first, first name, name, first name, from where, from result 1. Now we will going to give where, 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 the condition where, suppose result, result equals to, then pass, 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 where result equals to pass, ordered by what, first name. Now I am giving here, changing, see, in descending order, DESC, descending order, semicolon. So when we give this and when we run it, see, those who has passed, only their student id and first name has come. We have used here order by clause, where clause, every clauses has been used, and we implement all the clauses, all the things, so what we can use in the SQL. Okay, so we can do it, we can make the necessary changes. Okay, we can make the necessary changes whatever we required. Now suppose another query I wants to do. Let us go to the SQL query again. If you want to go to the SQL query, you will come here, SQL views, and you will going to do, see, order by and where clause, both the clauses I have shown you. Okay, practice it very nicely. Now I will going to do, suppose update. Okay, update, update what, the what is our table name, result 1, result, result 1, update result 1. So set, set. Now set, what we are doing, say, suppose last name, last, last, name, last name equals to, suppose we are giving here within inverted comma, Sharma, sharma, Sharma. Last name equals to Sharma, where, 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 what, stu underscore id, student id equals to, suppose 103. Okay, then semicolon. So let us run it. Yes, one row will be affected. Okay, fine. So one row is affected. So this, the row is affected. Let us open it again. We have to close this result. See our result there, the 103 now has become what, Sharma, isn't it? So this is how what we can see, what we have given Sharma, so it has been affected and this has been changed. So this is what an update command. Suppose if you want to delete, okay, if we want to delete any record, so what we will going to do, so let us write the command, delete, delete, suppose delete from, where, from, delete from, what is the table name, table name is result, result 1, delete from result 1. Then what to delete, where, where, then I am giving stu underscore id equals to 105. Okay, semicolon. Then let us run it, design view, in the design, then run the particular thing. Yes, so one row will be deleted. Okay, see here, now see, this is deleted, 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 deleted. Have you seen it? So this is the way we can do it, and we can make it. Now if you want to drop the table, that means if you want to delete the complete table, again we have to go to the query. In SQL mode it is there. If you want to delete the total table, what? Drop, D-R-O-P, drop, T-A-B-L-E, table. After, just a moment, T-A-B-L-E, table, drop table, then table name, what? R-D-S-U-L-T, result 1, semicolon. So when we have done it, then again in the design, then run it. Yes, okay, fine. So now you go to this result one. You see here, this is the result one is there. So table is already deleted. Okay, so this result one table, what is there? This the particular result one, and here the particular thing has been deleted from there. Okay, so we have done this particular work. So this is what about our SQL implementation in Access. Okay students, so this is our SQL implementation in Access, and we have done it, and we have completed the particular pattern. So today I am ending my today's session here. Thank you all.